Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Vinland Saga. You guys, this season has been absolutely remarkable. The last two episodes were no exception to that. Both of them were just very hard-hitting in their own ways and big kind of like eye-openers in their own ways. Of course, we had the very, very emotional episode 9, and then we had episode 10, which has kind of been showing, wow, some of the stuff that is going on with Canute, and I'll get into that a little bit more in a second because you guys kind of helped me figure out a little bit. So yeah, guys, before I get into all my thoughts on the previous episodes, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. That does help me and my channel a whole lot. So thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys, so first I'll just say that you all really came through in the comments with helping me understand more about like the timeline of the Canute situation last time. Because they even mention in one of the episodes, like Ketil mentions like he's going to see Harald, the brother. And I'm like, oh, I think that was the brother, right? But seeing as how we had that one Canute episode and the timeline was off, I don't know, that like threw me off a lot. And I wasn't quite putting together like that this is all happening in the same time and that, you know, when they get to go see Harald, they're going to find out he's dead and it's going to be a whole thing. So yeah, you guys also pointed out some really beautiful stuff about episode 9, which was one where Thorfinn has his big like realization. And that was, there's a lot of like religious imagery, a lot of, kind of like references and symbolism for Christianity with like Thor's coming up the hill with the lamb and everything, and like just a lot of really interesting detail that made it, I think, even more, which I knew there was going to be. I knew there was going to be a lot of like detail that I didn't catch the first time, or like very kind of deeply rooted symbolic kind of things that that would take me a rewatch or hearing from you guys or both to kind of like fully process. And that was just such an episode. It was so good. And the last episode, previous episode with Canute, was also a big eye-opener about like what exactly Canute has come to. You know, the enticing and kind of corrupting almost, it seems, nature of the crown has really done a number on Canute, and it's really just wild to see Canute and Thorfinn just have a total role reversal of like Canute has gone down this very sort of dark, very dark path that he would poison his brother, and then we have Thorfinn who is just going the total opposite way. He's just decided to like make something totally different of his life and turn his back from like war and violence and everything. So yeah, guys, it'll be interesting to see. It does seem like this is probably going to be the point where our stories intersect with, you know, Ketil going to see Harald and he's going to learn the whole thing. And, you know, that Canute's in charge now. Canute's in charge. So, yeah, I don't know what that means for like Einar and Thorfinn specifically. We know last we saw of them, they were getting their freedom, which I'm so happy about. And, you know, it'll be really cool if they can stay and like have jobs on the farm and everything, and kind of keep tending to this massive project that they started with their bare hands, like just the two of them together. But really like, you know, figure out life, like their lives, like their actual lives. Like they're not slaves. They're two people who could do whatever they want. And that's kind of like sort of what we were talking about a little bit last time as well. So yeah, guys, I think we got a lot to look forward to. I don't think the drama is anywhere near from over, but I'm really excited to see what happens next. Without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Vinland Saga? Let's do this. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, indeed. Slow clap. Yeah, I mean he's holding his own out there. Yeah, he's gonna know how to protect him. Oh! Woo! I mean, he was not that guy at all. He was. I mean, what's that? What's this pursuit of strength doing to him, though? Yeah, for sure. He is suffering. The internal suffering is very real. It's about more than even just a battle. It's about like a leading by example. Oh. Are you for real trying to psych him out right now? Woo! Oh, dang! He will use psychological warfare if he has to. He has in the past. Yeah. He's like, okay, I will admit I'm a little bit compromised here with the whole Esther talk, and you win. What he lacks in just like brute strength, he's gonna make up for up here. He is a sly one. Squeeze? Oh. I feel like they're not gonna love that. I feel like they're not gonna love that. What? We're trying to raise... Yeah, that's not gonna be a real good... Yeah, I feel like that's not a good first impression to make. Facing an urgent problem. No money? Did they not have any money? Is there a money problem? Yeah, securing a new source of funds. Okay. Okay. If you can get funds somewhere else. Okay, so we're trying to get money to support the army. Oh, is he gonna try to get Ketil's land? What does that mean? You're gonna like seize the land? I mean, we could just kind of scale down the army a little bit. How would you feel about that? No. Out of the question, no. He really needs to maintain that army, yeah. He needs to know he's got like a group that he can rely on. Okay, here's where we're... Oh, Olmar's here. Where you at, Olmar? That can't be good. I don't like the idea of Olmar just wandering around by himself. True. Just Olmar always is the best judgment, though. Let's give Olmar some credit, though. Maybe it's fine. Oh, no. I shouldn't have said anything. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, we have gotten into a significant amount of trouble in our short time. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. Oh. And now it feels like an anime again. Like now it feels like we're doing like the more anime style confrontations and fights. For a while there, it just felt like a straight up drama. This is gonna escalate very quickly. I feel like what are we doing? Yeah. Time for Dad to step in. Why is this so funny? I feel like we turned into like, oh my God. Oh, how about some shiny gold? Yeah, no worries. Uh-oh. Oh, both their dads are involved. Both their dads. Oh! Wow, you guys. We are intersecting the heck out of these stories. Like, what are the freaking odds? What are the freaking odds? We're so close now. We don't know the kid, do we? Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't think we do, though. What? He named him. What? You're freaking kidding me. Are you freaking kidding me? Could you describe this Thorfinn real quick? Yeah. Ask questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. Does he kind of sort of look like this boy, only maybe... I mean, I was kind of thinking he looked like Thorfinn a little bit, but... he adopted a kid named him Thorfinn. That's our Thorfinn, all right! Short, blonde boy with scars. That's the one. Yeah, for a long time. And he made a promise, didn't he? Oh, this is gonna be good. What are we gonna call this Thorfinn when we get... Are we gonna have Thorfinn 1 and Thorfinn 2? Yeah. Oh, see, he found another... okay, I get it now. He found another kid named Thorfinn and just ended up adopting. Okay, cool. I thought he just adopted a kid and named him Thorfinn for, like, weeks. I really hope this goes okay. I hope this isn't what I think it is. Like, they want the farm or something. I'm probably wrong. Speaking of land... Oh, look at those. How could you not love the pumpkins? And the gourds? How could you not love that? Okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad I was wrong, because it sounded like maybe they were going to try to do something. Yeah. All right, cool. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Olmar? What's going on? What are you... Olmar, this is not the time. Oh my God. Olmar, stop. No. No. Please don't draw your sword in the presence of the king. Yes. Even I know that. I'm not even from your times. Olmar, we just can't have anything nice, Olmar. Canute's I'm just enjoying the show right now. Oh, he's interested. This one's kind of goofy, you guys. This one's a little goofy. I like it. Oh, Olmar. This not your world, Olmar. I'm scared for you. I'm scared for everyone. There's pig everywhere, isn't there? There's now pig everywhere. Okay, for the second time this episode, I'm gonna give him some credit. Maybe it's all fine. Maybe he's really good at this. I can't tell if this is how it's supposed to be going, but I don't think it is. Yeah, no, I don't think it's not going very well. That's very polite. That's really polite of you, Canute. That's really polite to say, I'll get back to you. And not just be like, please leave. Gotcha. Oh, it is not the captain. Uh-oh. What do you mean, Canute? Oh, Canute, what are you doing? What are you doing? Proceed with the plan. I don't like the sound of this. What? Canute, what are you? I was afraid that's where this was headed. I'm like, okay, clearly I was wrong because they haven't said anything, but clearly that is what... That episode was all over the place, you guys. I don't know whether to laugh or, like, gasp in horror at the fact that Canute is, like, playing, like, Game of Thrones Monopoly over here. Like, I did not know we would get all of the intersections. You know what I mean? I'm like, I thought we would get one or the other. I didn't think we'd get all of them. Dang it, guys. Oh... That was a big one. We had a lot going on in that one. All right, so let's review. So we have Ketil, and he's going out to see Harald. And Thorgel's like, nope, new king, but I'm in his army. So let me set something up. Because we want to keep our good, we're backed by the king. That is a support, sponsorship, plug, whatever you want to call it. We definitely don't want to lose. While we're there, we run into Leif, who is going around and adopting young blonde boys named Thorfinn. Now, don't ask me what's going to happen when we get to actual Thorfinn. That's going to be very confusing. Are we going to change the name? Are we going to... Guys, I literally thought he just, like, adopted a kid just for, like, reasons and just named him Thorfinn. It's hard for me sometimes, you guys. It's not that my brain's not working. It's just working on such a different level and not always in a good way. But no, that makes sense. We saw him before earlier in the season. He was looking for boys named Thorfinn. So, of course, you know, if he found a blonde boy, he's looking for blonde boys named Thorfinn. And if he found one that needed a home, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Sounds like it's a no-go on going to get to see him, but if he's determined enough, I think he'll find a way. So, like, that was enough. We now have two what a small world it is. What a small world that we would just happen to bump into Leif's, that Olmar would start a fight. And I was kind of thinking when he was fighting, I'm like, this kind of looks like a One-Piece version of Thorfinn. But then again, we have a lot of, like, blonde people on this show. And I don't know if you guys remember from Attack on Titan, but for whatever reason, and I don't know, I am blonde. I'm not naturally blonde, but I'm blonde myself, so I don't know why this is. But I tend to get blonde people very, like, confused sometimes. Like, I just see the blonde hair and I don't know, happens. Like, my facial recognition just, I don't know, goes out the window. So I'm like, nah, it's probably just me, right? But it turns out he actually does, there actually is a reason for that. He does bear a resemblance to Thorfinn. And his name is Thorfinn. That's going to be so confusing. We're going to have Thorfinn 1 and Thorfinn 2. Are there other Thorfinns he's adopted along the way? What if there's like, oh my god, what if he has like a bunch of blonde sons named Thorfinn? I don't think he does, but it would be pretty wild. Considering how many people have Thor in their name on the show though, maybe it wouldn't be that confusing, you know? Alright guys, so yeah, so it would be enough that we're going to see Canute, and at some point we know that like Canute's presence is going to set, there will be intersection of Thorfinn's story and Canute's story at some point. Like, that would have been enough, but to run into Leif, and now to have him sniffing around, wanting to meet this Thorfinn, yeah. So we're definitely gonna have, like, some kind of reunion of some kind. Throughout the whole episode, I was like, oh my god, this is scary. It kind of sounds like they want to take the farm. And then they met, and Canute was cool, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Canute's being super cool. Yeah, Canute is he's a wily one. He is very, very, clever, strategic, and I gotta tell you, he's getting downright, like, underhanded. Which I guess after poisoning your beloved brother, taking a farm is like nothing, you know what I mean? It's like you're taking a farm from, so you took your brother's life. Taking a farm's not gonna be like anything. So, then I guess we have the answer to, you know, how and when is the farm going to get invaded? Because he's probably it's gonna be by his forces. Oh, Thorgil is one of his men, though. Is he going to send Thorgil to take his own father's farm? Is Thorgil going to go... okay. Would Thorgil go along with that? Because he's a warrior man, you know what I mean? Like, how deep are the who's he loyal to? I don't like this. I don't like this at all, but this is juicy AF. Ooh, this show just gets better all the time. It just gets better all the time. And this one, like, we actually had some moments. Some of those fight moments, we were getting so dramatic with the poses that all I could think of was JoJo. And then the goofiness and the way that the other Thorfinn's eyes look was reminding me of One Piece. And then we just went right back to, like, Vinland Saga mode, where it's like, how are we doing our, like, Game of Thrones style betrayal today? And I'm just like, wow, guys, you were all over the place with the tones, and it worked perfectly. Like, it's impressive. It's very impressive. I love this show. I'm scared about the show, but I cannot wait to see more of the show. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please, for the love of God, we have so many just really intense things on the horizon. I'm definitely going to need your help. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.